Welcome back to another episode with me, your host, Carla Ramirez.
And your host, Anthony Bertram.
Hello. We are back, and it's just us, finally, again.
Yes, just us. We're finna, go back to our roots and spit some real shit today.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be real. But first, I want to do an update of the summer because the last that they've heard us, you were here. For the past couple episodes. Now you've been back home. I'm about to be home. This is our last episode, like not seeing each other, like touching each other.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
bitch.
You're gonna be back here next week, and we finally can pick up and do some normal shit, child.
Like
I ain't gotta be in this
real-
fucking closet, fucking recording, sweating. I got sweat falling up under my arms and stuff like that, child. I ain't taking a bath after the gym because I knew I was just gonna get back sweaty.
Oh, you
So,
nasty! You know we've been talking about we get them little bumps on our butt cheeks, and it's because we don't not showering right after the gym.
Oh, I need to update you, bitch. I need to show you my booty. So yeah.
Don't show me right now, bitch. Please don't show me right now.
What we gotta tell the people about the bumps on the booties? So me and Carla, a couple of months ago, I shaved my ass and I realized I had scars and shit like that on my ass from like ingrown hairs and blackheads. And I was like,
And
trying to come up
when we
with
say ass, we mean the ass cheeks.
ass cheek. Okay, what's the difference? Like a booty hole and an ass
Because
cheek.
when I be thinking of like shaving your ass, I think of like the crack on the inside.
Oh, I shaved my crack too.
No, I know, but we're not talking about the crack.
No, okay, no. So we're just talking about the cheeks, since y'all.
Yeah,
I guess
just
Carla
cheeks.
needed to point that out. And yeah, so I shaved it, and I noticed that it just didn't look like a porn star's booty, and I kind of wanted that. So I started exfoliating, used tree oil and everything like that. Carla was doing research because did you suffer from that too?
So what I do is I pick at the back of my thighs and like right under it. I pick at it a lot.
And it
so,
scars.
And it scars, yeah.
Light skin problems, unfortunately. And child, yeah, so I've been exfoliating and everything like that and moisturizing daily and using a coffee scrub and stuff like that on my booty.
Where'd you get a coffee scrub from?
Fat Cat Deals, bitch, about a month or so ago. I bought two and it was $8. It's a really good scrub.
I'm
So
gonna get some.
whenever when a short period of times that I'm going to buy them, I make sure that I use a coffee. Either it's going to be a charcoal scrub and everything like that. I use that on my booty so it can freshen it up. And then I have this very sensual lotion that I got from Bath and Body Works, bitch. And I rub it back that bitch. And it'd be a lit session. So
it's getting better. So it's getting smooth.
Yeah, I want to show you.
Oh, okay. You can show me what.
I ain't gonna bend over and show you my ass right now, but I'm gonna do it later.
Yeah, because if you guys don't know, he's literally sitting in his closet under all his jeans on the floor with a pillow behind his back.
Sure.
And I'm in the living room hoping that Ayana doesn't come out the room, like with the door, hearing the ambulance and people getting shot outside.
It ain't hot in that living room.
So I went yesterday to Target and we bought a fan.
Okay, good, bitch, because that heat
listen,
that gets
now,
trapped up in there.
Yes, it's awful. But now with this, I've been out here all day and it's amazing. It comes out cool as hell. I love it. It's one of those tower fans. And
you sitting here in this damn grandma robe that you got going on.
My robe
bitch.
is not a grandma robe.
It's satin. It just traps all. You don't sweat in that?
No, not at all.
You do be having these Victoria's Secret grandma robes. You got that red one and you got this black one. I am so tired of seeing you. You look like somebody old auntie, bitch.
I like somebody sexy ass auntie. Don't get it fucked up.
Auntie nonetheless. I don't give a
Well, this is a sexy ass auntie. And when these niggas walk in here, they be like, I want to open up that robe. Okay?
Plural niggas. Talk that. Catch that, yo.
Shut up. Anyways, so quick summer update. I basically have kind of accomplished everything that I set out for New York that had no plan. I have been going on other platforms like I wanted to. I didn't know how long it would take, but it definitely took the full 2.5 months for it to like flourish, which I knew it would because they don't know me from nobody when I come up here. Like we do have a large audience here in New York. But at the same time, in the podcast world, like there's the fans or the listeners, and then there's like the people that are working. So it took a minute for them to see like, oh, she's really working. She's putting in the work. Like we see her, she's moving. So I got all that. And then the end of my dream of getting here was Brilliant Idiots. And it all happened by fate. Nothing was planned because nothing was planned with this trip, period. Like when I packed my shit up, I didn't know what was going to happen.
She didn't at all, bitch. Trust me. I was a victim of it when I came up there.
Shut up. But everything worked out like perfect.
You did.
Everything has been working out the way that like it needs to work. And I feel like we have been manifesting, you with your things in your career. And I've been saying to you since for the past 2 years right now, I'm like, I want to say, and everything that I say out loud, I want to manifest it to become real. Right. And of course, work towards it. So I've been manifesting what I want and working towards it, and it's happened. And I think I want to say shout out to all our new brilliant listeners, because I know we have tons of them, and I get messages like, oh, like I love the dynamic between you and Anthony. I'm like, I know they didn't get to hear us both on there, but they're coming on here and they're like, oh, that's the co-host you was talking about.
What's up, y'all? Here go my gay ass right here, bitch. Let's go. Let me take y'all ass on a ride.
I know, but summer is coming definitely to an end up here, and I'm just excited to go back home. I'm sad to leave because there's so much more that's happening after I leave here, but again, New York doesn't stop. There's something every fucking day.
You know, I like the fact that you've been in New York, and I tell people all the time, I really admire your fucking hustle. Only thing Carla needs to do is be in the fucking room, and she's going to make some shit happen, and that's exactly what you've been able to do, and I'm a testament to that, just to see, like, bitch, she wake up like she got a full-time job, she got all her lunch pack and shit like that, and when she was showing up at the studio, bitch, shaking hands with people, making friends, and just look at you. So, yeah, I told you last episode that you are on our bonus episode on Patreon that I'm so proud of you that you've actually checked out everything that you wanted to do. So thank you so much for being up there in New York, promoting our podcast and shit like that, and getting our name out there, bitch, and making us semi-famous. I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, we're coming back, and we're gonna be on all these platforms, fucking together, bitch. You hear me?
Yes. To
get
bitch.
there,
yes.
Just gotta keep opening these doors. But what's been going on with you? Because I ain't seen nothing but houses. I feel like I'm watching the HGTV and shit on your goddamn Instagram, bitch.
So my summer has been a pretty powerful summer, to be honest with you. You know, I continue to go through therapy and everything, and I told my therapist, I'm not gonna lie, I told her, like, when Carla leaves, you know, I am going to go back into the state of loneliness in a sense, and I'm kind of scared of what that's going to look like for me. So to update you guys, I suffer from depression. I was diagnosed with depression. I get triggered by certain things. The one thing that triggered me the most is being broke. So whenever I'm broke, bitch, I'm depressed because I can't do the things that I like to do, my self-care thing. So I was able through therapy to figure out exactly, you know, I have this tendency, and you and I talked about this, Carla, is that I have these ups and downs in my business, right? Where I will hustle and I'll grind and just go really, really hard. And then what will end up happening is I'll either like flatline and wait till I almost hit like rock bottom before I grind again. And then here I am popping up selling like 5 houses in a week, bitch. So for the life of me, I could not figure that out. I know, like, I'm a talented realtor. I have all these connections and all this other stuff, and I'm good at what I do. But it's like, why can I not be consistent in my business? And, you know, we've been diving and unpacking some shit, and it just to come to realize that, you know, a lot of this shit that I've learned has come from my childhood. It hit me the other day, bitch. I didn't have one example in my family of someone that had a stable job or actually worked. And my livelihood, yes, no one. Besides my grandmother, and my grandmother was a crossing guard. So, bitch, she went to before school and after school, and then, you know, she cleaned bathrooms and stuff like that sometimes. But that's it. That's the only person I had in my family that had a consistent job. So she asked me, my therapist asked me about, you know, my home and everything like that when it comes to my mom. And did I see my mom, like, did I have these times where we were really, really doing really, really well and times when we were doing bad? And I was like, yes, bitch, all the time. Hence the reason why I went to 10 different elementary schools, 5 different middles, and 2 different high schools. It was just like, and she was like, you know, that is a reflection of your mom being bipolar. So you have actually, as a child, you saw this, and this is what you've adapted and made normal. So I've been able to go through that, you know, get over that, and thank God. And here I am just thriving and hustling and just continuing on, amongst other things. But yeah, my summer has been a roller coaster. A roller coaster, but a something that a self-discovery, and just me just being prepared for everything that's coming along and just making sure I'm ready for it. So yeah.
And this is what all this is about, what this podcast is about, what life is about. Is all about discovering yourself, and once you know better, doing better.
Exactly.
That's it. And I think we're on the up and up, even if sometimes it takes a quick dip. It goes back up higher, you know. It's a quick dip and we go right back up. So every dip is still higher than the dip beforehand.
Mm-hmm. But so for me, I was creating roadblocks and ceilings that I purposely was doing. and I couldn't figure out why I was doing this.
Yeah, I
And-
mean, we do. I think we all create roadblocks for ourselves, some bigger than others, and it's like it's fear. We have this fear of ourselves that it's like, what if I get there? And it's like we have, like I talked before, fear of excelling or fear of doing too well, and then we just get distracted. And again, our pasts also fuck us up. But I think you're doing great, and I've always told you you're gonna do just fine as long as you stay motivated, 24/7, and just keep going, and just keep pushing.
Yeah,
Don't get distracted.
Yeah. I'm doing great. It's not even distraction, bitch. I swear to God.
Well, the dating apps being gone, have they helped? Has that helped?
The dating apps was something totally different. The dating apps was me basically looking for something that I should have been giving myself. Okay, although I know all that shit, all the people on there, shit like that was bullshit. But basically, to be honest with you and be raw, bitch, I wanted somebody to come and save me from my depression, bitch. That's basically what I wanted. I wanted someone to come in and disrupt what I had coming on and make me happy and keep me happy instead of me doing that for myself. And I
did
do
they bring you
self-care.
lower? Because I feel like when you search for happiness or search for someone to take you out of a rut, it might bring you even lower because they're not the right person for that. You have to do it for yourself.
Yeah. So imagine doing that shit every day and continue to be depressed, bitch. And then it was making me regret being in the city because I thought like, oh, it's just like it's the pool of people that's here and all this sort of stuff. And it's, like I said, and even with you, bitch, like I said, when you were leaving and I was like, oh my God, Carla's going to leave and I'm going to be lonely and all this other stuff. I'm going to be sad. Like I'm not going to have that whole family dynamic and everything like that before.
Right.
Like I had before. And it's like, what am I going to do? It's just like, Anthony, do this for yourself. So I figured out a lot of things and I'm glad this episode is going to really help. And we're going to talk and go dive deep into certain issues. So
we'll definitely get to do that. But before we go into it, because I know you touched on it a little bit while you were going through your story, let's go to the shit you should know.
So we can
really,
let's do shit you should know. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and go into it.
Yeah, because we got some things to unpack. Because I've been going to therapy while I've been here too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I'm really trying.
How many times? You only had 2 sessions since you've been up there.
I had 3.
And how long you been up there?
2 months. I was doing every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So it's been pretty consistent still. And I text her a lot. She sends me like homework to do, and whenever something good happens, like when Brilliant happens, I messaged her and she messages me back. And when I was feeling my whole I don't deserve stuff, I text her and she sends me back like do this and like speaking to me and breaks down everything that I say to her in text message. So yeah, my therapist fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? She do.
So my therapist do too. This bitch starts sending me memes and stuff now. I was like, bitch, I still can't text her. Answer. If I tell her, oh, I'm having an issue, oh, bitch, journal about it.
Let me know next time.
Yeah, you want to book a session, you can come in and talk. But it's been amazing. It's been amazing. So yeah.
So the shit you should know for this week is basically our celebrity in chief and #1 comedian in America, Trump, promised in the sense.
Comedian, bitch.
Comedian. I mean, he is, at the end of the day, he's hilarious. Did you see the tweet he put out about ASAP being out? And he was like, get home ASAP. Like, nigga, like, you were funny. Like, you're Trump, you got this. You're funny. You should really do stand-up. But
girl, that whole ASAP Rocky shit is funny, too. But go ahead.
A mess. But he promised in a rally, he's going back in his campaign and on, I don't know what it's called, tour. Or it's got to be a tour because, he is a celebrity.
Yeah.
But he is now rallying that he will end the AIDS epidemic and find a cure for childhood cancer, in his words, very shortly. So basically, he's delivering these promises. And he also, when he was in Orlando, remember the rally he did a couple of weeks ago? He said on there that he was working to end childhood cancer, which, I mean, if they haven't found it by now, I don't know why. And that under his leadership, they were end both. Now, they said that they've achieved breakthroughs in science and medicine, that he can see what they're doing, they're showing him, and that everything in this country today can definitely end AIDS. So I'm looking at it like, really, this is what your promise is going to be right now? When, first of all, most of this country that are bigotry of people believe that AIDS is a gay disease. And they believe it was a disease.
You said most of these people in this country?
Bigots. Like, I believe white bigotry believe that AIDS comes and it's in the gay community.
Okay, so you talking about those people from the middle of the country, from red states that are on farms and some shit like that with no education,
Oh
no high school diplomas. Because that's the majority of his followers, by the way.
Even regular people you talk to, they'll still think that people are ignorant when it comes to AIDS.
I have not spoken to anyone nowadays that's heterosexual or not that thinks that
I have.
AIDS are just
I have,
and
I see it on Twitter and I see it on Instagram. I'll send you posts when I see. Yes, it's actually kind of it's sad that they still think that, and
wow.
It's really stupid. It's really stupid. I know that it was the stigma was that it was in the gay community. Then it was like from the DL men. So it's like, oh, it's happening because of DL men. I hear a lot also coming from people that are against like what Mandy has going on, because they're like, oh, because of people like that is why AIDS is being, because they're being with DL people, or because she pegs them, they're gay, so they're the ones that have the AIDS. Shit like that.
I have not come across that, girl.
It's so ignorant.
Not just it's ignorant as fuck, but you know, you stay in those spaces a lot, so not me. So
I mean, you're coming in. I do. I listen to a lot of ignorant shit.
I'm glad you admit it. Thank you, Jesus.
I mean, it's Brilliant Idiots is one of my favorite shows. They're ignorant as fuck, but I go into it for the comedy aspect of it. Like, to me, I don't take a lot of what these people say serious. It's just funny to me, and I find ignorant shit funny.
It's problematic, bitch.
And I find problematic shit. I say problematic shit too when I be curious. But when I know better, I do better. Sometimes I don't. But you know what I'm saying? I just, Anyways, the point is that this idiot is promising this, and I'm pretty sure that some people are going to believe him and think that he's got it all figured out, and it's like, oh, let's go and vote for him because AIDS and childhood cancer. He's hitting it like right there in the heart. Kids with cancer, anyone with cancer is heartbreaking. But when you see a child with a terminal illness, that shit breaks your heart.
What's the difference between childhood cancer and regular adulthood cancer? Is it a different type of cancer?
It's the age. One gets it as a child and the other one is an adult.
So he should say cure cancer, because by curing cancer, period, it cures a certain type of cancer. It doesn't matter the age.
My point,
right?
Exactly. He's a fucking dick.
Stupid.
He's triggering people by saying childhood cancer. I'm not 100% sure if there is a difference, or if you're like born with certain cancer, if kids have a different one. That part I won't touch into it because I don't know. But if he wanted to end cancer, it would be all cancer.
Yeah.
Not just kids. So I know people are going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, we need to end it. So we're going to do this or whatever. But I think it's dumb. I think he is, and we all know he's an idiot, a racist, a celebrity. But we have to be very careful, because at the end of the day, just bashing him is not going to help us get him out of the office. We definitely need to focus on somebody else.
Trump is very good at distracting people and telling people this is the issue. For example, this whole immigration issue about the Mexicans and people like that coming over and taking our jobs and everything like that. This is why people in the middle of the country don't really have great jobs, or they're coming over raping and killing people, and which that is totally not the fucking case. But what is actually happening is that a lot of their jobs are being artificial intelligence is coming and replacing those damn jobs, like coal mining and all this other stuff. It's like, child, it's a robot that's doing that. It's not the fucking immigrants that's coming over and taking it, but Trump has told you that it's the immigrants. And it's the same thing now with this. I'm going to cure AIDS, so I guess go ahead and follow me and vote for me if you guys want AIDS.
Didn't they just recently remove almost $1 billion from global AIDS here? Like, they're removing it, like AIDS initiatives for people that are here already, especially in the LGBT community. And now he's like, we're going to remove it, but you're removing the aid for them. Yeah. So what are you talking about? It's not like you really don't care about anyone with AIDS.
What he cares about is being rich and the people around him staying rich too. Right. That's it. So Trump has done a lot of stupid shit, and I really want you guys to pay attention. And I know I spoke to a lot of people, and I asked people about have you watched the debates, and it was like, no, I haven't watched it at all. So I was like, so how do you expect to vote? And a lot of them are just voting for who their parents are going to vote for, and that's the way. And that's
really dumb, because
ever.
Our parents are so old at this point in time. Like, especially if you're listening to the show, your parents are now older, and what's important to you is not what's important to your parents.
To them. And they also come from the Ronald Reagan administration and all this other stuff. They are so their mindsets and stuff like that. Huh?
Reagan's tape that came out calling Africans, I think it was monkeys or some shit like that.
Oh, girl,
And his daughter heard it.
Really?
Oh, man. Yes, it just happened this week. It was pretty bad.
So I just really want you guys to go ahead and educate yourself, especially during this election, because Trump has been here for 3 years and he's done so much fucked up shit, bitch. They just approved a fucking chemical that kills bees and that was found to kill bees and everything like that was banned. He went ahead and lifted that ban so these not pharmaceutical companies, but these chemical companies can go ahead and create this fertilizer that has that active ingredient that kills bees. And now it's being produced and everything like that, which we already know that the whole bee epidemic thing is basically going to end up killing us in the long run, because without bees, bitch, they can't fertilize, fucking pollinate plants and everything like that, and bitch, we ain't gonna be able to eat. And this whole climate change thing, so Trump is basically just doing shit to make big companies rich. And this is why it's very important for you guys to watch the debate and just find, I know it's a lot of candidates, but what's being talked about is different issues that you may not know about that has been going on for years, for decades, basically. And it's a way for you to educate yourself, and when it does come for the time for the primary elections, you are able to make an informed and educated vote, and actually vote with someone that resonates with you and your issues. I'm so tired of us just falling behind this old white man fucking like ideology that really has nothing to do and speak to us. So yeah, that's my rant. I'm done with that.
No, that's fine. We just need to move on, and definitely if you don't catch, because I know sometimes we all don't have live TV, and they're like, oh, I don't have time to watch a debate. You can go on YouTube and catch the highlights. You can like just go and watch the clips or whatever you can. And
you listen to podcasting. So I listen to the NPR podcast not app, but the show, and it basically in 20-30 minutes the most is giving you a rundown on what's going on with in a way that you can digest it and understand it. So start there, but definitely start educating yourself with podcasts. Politics. Politics is running the world, and you need to know exactly what's going on in the world and what affects you. So educate yourself on politics.
Yeah, get yourself together. Let's educate ourselves, please.
Mm-hmm.
What we were going to talk about this week is triggers, and you touched on it a little bit while you were telling your story in the beginning of how your summer's been going, because we're like, what the hell is a trigger? And basically you get triggered. It's a negative emotional response to something. So the emotional response when you get triggered, it can be fear, it can be sadness, it can be panic. You can have a flashback to something, or pain. It can be transformed into some anger. It can be a physical symptom where you start shaking, you lose your appetite, you can get fatigued. So there's all these emotions that can happen when you get triggered by something. Mm-hmm. So I think we all have something that triggers it, and it can be the biggest trigger to the smallest little small trigger. So some example of common triggers that I find, and that I can actually say that I have some of these, are the anniversary dates of losses or a trauma. So I know that not necessarily on the date when my father passed away, but maybe on Father's Day, you know, I'll have something, or if it reminds me something of, I see something that reminds me of him, or a frightening news or event that can trigger you, like 9/11. Mm-hmm. Or you see another plane crash that can trigger someone, instantly. If you have too much to do, you're feeling overwhelmed. I don't know if you've ever felt this way, but you wake up and you're like, I have so much to do. You can trigger and get a panic attack. No. That happens to some. Family no, you're like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't suffer from I don't. I don't let shit stress me out. If I can't control it, bitch, I ain't gonna let it stress me out. So yeah.
Right. Family friction, I think, is a big one for most everyone. Whenever you have friction with a family member, a parent, a sibling, or your husband, or anything like that, that can be a trigger. The end of a relationship, I think, is a big one for everyone. It doesn't matter how it ends. The end of any type of relationship can be triggering. And then another one that I think is important is financial problems. And this is one that I think in this country, because we live in a country where only like 1% of America is super rich. Most of us are living paycheck to paycheck, or with very strict budgets that we have. Or, so financially we get really stressed and very triggered if something were to happen, like something breaks down. You're extremely triggered now because you don't know where that money is going to come from. Mm-hmm. So these are all triggers. So I wanted to ask you, what are some things that trigger you?
There's a couple of things that trigger me. So the triggers that I'm uncovering and realizing that I have through therapy. One of them, when you and I first kind of hit it off, and we did our anger management episode, and we talked about, I told you that, sometimes if I feel disrespected or something like that, it puts me in this place like either I have to fucking fight and all this other stuff.
Quick hands, boom.
Quick. If not, if I don't fight, what I end up doing is shutting down, right? And it just comes from, childhood, being a new student all the time and being picked on for being gay and all this other shit. Loud talking and everything like that. I tell you sometimes when you and I are talking, or when you talk to Ayana, you trigger me because you remind me of my mom. And my mom used to do that shit. And seriously, Carla, the way you talk to Ayana, I told her that, I was like, girl, it puts me back into the place of growing up with my bipolar ass mom, when she will wake up in the middle of the day or like in the morning for no particular reason and just going through and just creating hell and havoc throughout the house. And what I have to do is just sit on the side of the room and just be quiet until this shit is done, until she gets over it.
Oh, but Ayana be having a reason. She be giving me reasons to go the fuck off.
So yeah, certain things like that triggers me. And I also have triggers of trust and everything like that. If somebody does something that I feel like makes me feel like, okay, they're out to get me in a sense, because I've always felt like, my family and stuff like that are just out to get me for what I have. So things like that triggers me. What about you?
All of these things stem from PTSD. So post-traumatic stress disorder is not just for people that went to the military. And that's something that I want to definitely say. Like, I know that Charlamagne talks in his book about like just all this police brutality and us seeing it so much through social media. Although when the percentage of it is so low, it's not like every black man out here is getting shot, by the police, but we're seeing it in such a big spectrum through social media. So that creates PTSD on people and even on us, because when I see if someone that I'm dating, for example, my ex got stopped by a cop, I would freak the fuck out. And I would be so afraid for his life that something would happen to him. And it's like, please be quiet. Please just don't say anything to these cops. Like, when he would talk back, I'm like, please don't. That really would traumatize me. So I think one of my triggers for sure is the police nowadays. And when they come to me, when they come around my child, when they come around someone that I'm dating, because I just don't know when they're just going to be like, I don't like you, I'm just going to shoot you and you're going to get away with it,
The police is a trigger for me too. If they get behind me, I automatically start to like panic and sweat and start to worry and all this other stuff, because I remember when I used to get pulled over when I was riding dirty in college, and just how I was treated. I was like, bitch, I'm going back to jail and all this other stuff, or like you said, can be shot. But black men especially, I think, is a common trigger for us, is the police, just because what we've seen has happened in our community.
But the crazy part is that it's not just affecting the black man; it's affecting us. It's affecting us as the women nowadays. It's really scary knowing that we're gonna lose our men for nothing, for absolutely nothing. And the trigger might not be that I've seen a shooting next to me; it's just me seeing it on social media. So I see a cop, I see my black man, and I'm seeing death. I'm seeing, I think it was Philando Castillo.
Castillo. Yeah.
That video that I can close my eye. I don't have to close my eyes for me to vision her face, the shooting, the daughter in the back seat. Like, I can see it all still. That is PTSD for me when I see a cop. Like I said earlier, the certain things trigger me when I can't be at a wedding. So I've tried 2 different weddings. Where there is a father-daughter dance. That's a huge trigger for me. And I have to figure out how I'm going to deal with that shit. But that's a trigger for me immediately, because it brings me back to the trauma of losing my father. And one of the ones we have here is spending too much time alone. I can't spend too much time alone. I went from my family to having my child at 18. I was married then, and from then I've had my kid, so I'm never alone. So I've always had her with me. So when I'm without her, or let's say without you, or being around someone all the time, I can do a couple of days, 2 full ones. Once that third day comes about, my heart starts racing. I'm like, I got to get out. Even if I go to Walmart and be around people, like FaceTime, somebody got to come around, goddammit. Spend some time with me, touch me, feel me, like annoy me. As much as Ayana annoys me and I'm like, oh my God, I need a break from my child.
Right.
I need her around just because I'm used to it. Girl, go to your room before I kick your ass out. You see what I'm saying? I've had enough time with her.
That happened. You know, I was getting. I was sick a couple of weeks ago, and you know, I came from therapy, and I was in therapy, and you know, we talked about an issue or something like that I had with an ex of mine, and it kind of put me in, you know, a down mood and everything like that, talking about it. And I told my therapist, I was like, you know, hey, you know, I actually feel kind of nauseous and everything like that. And she was like, let me tell you something, be very, very careful, go home, take care of yourself, because what's going to happen is you're going to get really, really sick, and it's because we just did something with your mind, and you know, your body's going to react. So the whole time I was in the fucking house, like, I've been doing so good, I was productive and everything like that, but I had to stop. I had to be in the house for at least 3 days. And bitch, when I tell you, that shit kind of triggered a fucking depression for me, because I wasn't being productive, I wasn't surrounded by anyone, and it reminded me of those depressed states that I was in before. So bitch, in my mind, I was depressed. It's that I was sick. So that shit actually triggered a depression for me, just being in the house and not being productive. So I have to make sure that I'm out doing something, being social with people, inviting people over and everything like that. Because loneliness would trigger depression for me.
Because we're like extrovert yet introverts at the same time.
Yes.
I like my alone time, but just enough.
Just
Too
enough.
much of it, I start freaking the fuck out. So I don't like that aspect of it. So there are some coping mechanisms, because we're talking about like, okay, all these things that trigger us, and there's big triggers like the ones we just talked about, and there's some things like pet peeves. So like, I have a huge pet peeve with you when you not just you, anybody, because many do it too. Ayana will do it. Chewing with your mouth open, like gum, smacking your gum.
Oh bitch, I fuck gums up, bitch.
I
fuck
fuck this shit.
Bitch, I can only imagine how I sound in the gym, bitch, because I really go in.
Bitch, it's like you chew your gum so hard that it seems like you put 4 packs of gum in your mouth and you chewing the shit out of a big ass ball of gum. I'd be like, why can't your mouth be quiet?
My entire family does that, bitch. The entire family. It's crazy.
I don't understand.
All of us.
Why?
Bitch, it's kind of therapeutic, to be honest with you.
Fuck out of here. Do not use that shit as therapeutic. You are not
It
going to
puts
pull
me in a
that.
state of zen, bitch. Just
That load of.
it just my mind just goes, and bitch, I get a deep thought.
Hell fuck no. I'm just like, so those are pet peeves. So we shouldn't compare or try to say they're the same thing. A pet peeve are just little things that people annoy you, like putting the toilet seat down. You know? That you can say, oh, that triggers me. No, that just annoys the shit out of you. It's a pet peeve. So, do you have pet peeves? Yeah, pet peeves. I do.
Yeah, I have. Yes, I do. I have low frustration tolerance. I talk about this stuff. So, bitch, the shit that you do that fucking that frustrates me. I can go on and on and on.
Oh, see, this is what we're not gonna do.
Yeah,
this is what we're not gonna do.
This debating, but the debating shit, actually, kind of like the arguing. It's a very thin line between a trigger and a fucking pet peeve of mine. I hate arguing, and you love it. You love to debate and go back and forth, and it's like sparring for you. And it's just like, girl, this is not fucking fun trying to prove my point and everything, because I have a trigger trying to like improve, like the proof that I'm intelligent and shit like that from some shit that happened to me when my mom was trying to teach me my ABCs and shit.
You and these fucking ABCs, bro.
I told you that. I told you that story.
You tell me every time we argue, you'd be like, because my mama didn't teach me my ABCs. every time I want to debate
huge,
something.
Bitch. Yes.
Have you talked to your therapist about this?
I did. And we came up with a coping skill. So listen, to tell you, my mom, before I started elementary school, she had the bright idea to try to prepare me and everything like that, and try to get me ahead of the game and teach me my ABCs. So I got to ABC. But I couldn't get to D. Bitch, it's not funny, bitch. That's a pet peeve, because you laughing and it's not funny.
You act like this shit ain't funny. You know this shit is funny.
It's not funny, bitch. Because it's like, bitch, the 5-year-old me is serious. Anyway, let me tell the story. Tell the story. So I was, every time I got to D, I could not get D for some reason. I cannot remember D and everything. My mom would get so fucking frustrated with me. So whenever Carla gets frustrated and shit, it puts me back into that mood. But yeah, my mom was like, she every time I got to D, she was like, D, bitch, D. D stands for dummy. Dummy, this is what you are, a dummy. And she took a piece of paper and a piece of tape and wrapped up and made a fake dummy. See, this is you, a dummy, D. And it made me.
This is so wrong.
So
like, it's so wrong.
So my I told my therapist that, and she was like, "Wow, okay, that explains a lot. I'm so happy you told me that." So what can we tell that 5-year-old person?
This?
Yes, bitch.
She didn't laugh as you were
no,
telling
it's not
the story.
funny, Carla. It's not funny.
No,
You the
it's
only
only
ignorant
funny.
bitch that be laughing at this shit. It's not funny. See, this shit is now. This is frustrating.
It's
This
the
pet
way
peeve.
you say it that's funny.
It's not funny, bitch. For one, you should not tell a child, especially that young, because it fucks with their self-esteem. It fucks with their confidence and all of the other stuff. It gave me a whole issue of where I always doubted myself. I always second guess myself, right? I always have to ask someone, is that right? Although if I know it's right, bitch, especially if I know this fucking field well, like even with you, I'll say, oh, is that a correct way to pronounce that? Or something like that. I always have to ask for validation because I never trust myself. Because in that moment, my mom just didn't trust that I was going to get it. So what I have to tell myself, I came up with a coping skill. It's like whenever I get to a situation where it takes a little bit for me to get it or whatever, it's like I have to tell myself, it's okay. You'll get there. Right. Take your time. You'll get there. And that's the way to overcome that. So, yeah. Bitch, it's not funny. I don't know why you laugh at that.
Bitch, because it's not funny. And if I am so sorry that this happened to you, friend. I would not wish this on anyone. I'm hoping that in the last 14 years, I didn't call my daughter dummy like that. Because if I did, I would break my heart. Like, I would not. Because I see the 5-year-old kid coming out of you when you tell the story.
You know what? And that's why it's kind of hard for me to tell you things, bitch. Because when I come to you and I'll be serious about some shit, you will start laughing. So after therapy, I'll come to you and I want to talk to you about some shit. And you'll notice I'll shut down. I'm like, you don't take it serious. And I'm just like, bitch, I don't even want to talk to you about it.
You have to understand, I do take it serious. And I'm taking it all in. But it's really hard for me to, like, keep a serious. I try to find the light side of everything, and sometimes people are really serious telling me, and it's not that I'm not taking it serious, but I just be like, all right, well, let's make a joke out of it, and they keep talking, so we could, because it just be so deep that I just be like, it's a lot for my spirit. So if we put a little laugh into it, then it just makes it a little bit easier,
No, bitch. No.
You don't get it?
No, I get it. It's ignorant as fuck, to be honest with you.
Why is it ignorant? I just want to laugh.
Because you don't laugh at people's trauma, Carla. That's what I'm saying. It's so insensitive.
Trauma. I am not laughing at the trauma.
So that's how it's being perceived. I don't feel no type of way about it now because you laugh at it every time I tell you that. And I've told you that story about 5 times. But it's just like, bitch, well, damn, I can't come to you about my serious trauma issues, bitch, without you trying to find a joke out of it.
But I'm not joking on you or anyone else who's ever told me anything serious. I try to find the funny in everything. Because it's like, damn, I just like to, bitch, I want to laugh.
So if I laugh about the whole going to somebody's wedding and seeing the whole daddy and daughter thing, dance and everything like that, it would be rude as fuck.
No, when I did it, I laughed at myself that day when I had to leave the wedding and I went straight to a photo booth to put on like retarded shit to take pictures.
So
I was laughing at I'm like, why are you crying, bitch? Like, this somebody else shit. And I will make a joke out of it just because it's like,
so that's how you cope. It's to find humor in things.
I love to find humor in things. Yes. Cause it's like, so many things are so heavy on our spirit. And it's like, let's just find humor in it. I try to find humor in everything. Because I feel like laughter is like, it cures everything. Let's just laugh.
It's a time and place for everything. So it's like, okay, after that story and everything, I tell you that, and then you sit here, you empathize, and then you like afterwards, like 5 to 10 minutes later, I'm like, now, bitch, you gotta admit that was a funny ass story. And it's like, okay, yeah, but when I'm opening up and I'm being serious and like raw with you, bitch, for you to laugh when I'm being Anthony, raw and open and tell you, what, bitch, what can you say,
Anthony?
What?
When you acting like your mama, this shit is fucking hilarious. It's really
she's a funny bitch. Funny. I give it to. She's a funny bitch.
Right, and I've heard her talk. The motherfucker's funny, and when you imitate her, it's fucking funny. It's like we have to laugh at the fact that our parents were so dumb. Our parents like really fucked us up.
Parents fucked us up. Yeah.
I'm so fucked up about so many things that my parents did. So it's like, what can I do now? I've been angry for so long. I have to laugh it off. It's like when my mom was throwing cans of beans at me, bro, and hitting me with like bats and shit. I have to laugh at this shit because I'm like, wow, she could have fucking killed me, bro.
You got hit with a bat too, bitch. I got hit with a paddle.
Yeah,
like a big wooden paddle, bitch. switches.
I
and
got
shit,
bats.
sticks.
I got switches. I got belts. I got cans of beans, like I said. Like, it was a
Yeah.
lot. Yes. And my mom used to play baseball, bitch. She had good aim. So, like, man, have you seen my mom's arms?
Now, so you see how you set it up as a joke? That's meant to be laughed at. But when I'm coming to you and I tell you about my ABC story, I don't never laugh about that shit. I don't never set it up as a joke or nothing like that. I am telling you exactly how I recall it, bitch.
Bitch, your nostrils are flaring up because you're holding it back. So fuck you. Fuck you. And the way we go, you were just talking about the coping mechanisms of it. And I guess mine is laughter and humor and things. I cope with whenever something's triggering me. It's like, let me find something funny in it right away so I can shift my mood. Or I think you started doing this, and I've been doing it for a while, is journaling, so expressive writing. Mm-hmm. I start writing exactly. So I know the biggest triggers that I've had probably in the past year have been like my relationship issues that I had, because it was really hard on me to let that go. So a lot of my writing, the moment I would feel like going off on this person or crying or going back, I would sit there and write. And literally, I've talked about it before, write like I'm talking to the person or like I'm talking to myself. And that gets like all the anger out. And once I'm done writing, it's like, oh, I feel better and I didn't even speak to anyone. So that's definitely one of my coping mechanisms. I also follow this girl. So shout out to her. She's a young girl called Kaylee Nicole. She's extremely Christian. And she suffers with a lot of anxiety and she gets triggered a lot. So she's finishing school and she's going through a lot. But every time she goes through these things, she talks about how she just shuts down and goes to pray. And she's like, she prays a lot. So if you're a spiritual person, hopefully not, I don't really fuck with too many religious people, but if you're definitely a spiritual person, whoever you're spiritually connected to, whether that's Buddha, Allah, Jesus, whatever person it is, or universe, pray. And I think that has also worked for me. Just sit there and just pray over and over again, and put all your worries onto whoever it is or whatever it is that you believe in, and you'll feel that energy release. I think it's like an energy release out of it. So when you're triggered, definitely let go of it, and then just mindfulness, being in that space where you just let go. I think there's one. Have you done the deep breathing ones?
The deep breathing? No.
Like when you're triggered or when you're having anxiety or something's going on.
I don't have anxiety issues, girl. I don't have anxiety attacks.
You never, not anxiety.
I don't suffer from anxiety.
When you, not necessarily anxiety, but when you're triggered by something, what do you feel since you don't have anxiety?
So when I'm triggered from like, it depends on what's exactly triggering me. Sometimes I can be angry and all this other stuff. So
if it's anger, what do you do?
So shut down. Shut down.
But that's not a good mechanism.
So I know. So remember the whole ghosting thing? Like either I'll shut down or I'll blow up, right?
So how are you coping with it now? Have you learned a coping mechanism for the when you get triggered and you get angry?
So this is which brings me to what I'm working in therapy and the way and the path that we're taking to heal this. I want to go over 5 ways to heal therapy. This comes from the Empath Survival Guide. The book. So the first one to heal your trigger is to be aware. Basically in your journal, you can go ahead and start, just listing things that trigger you, identifying it, right? And once you identify it, then you can go ahead and just, the step number 2 is to track and see where the trigger is coming from, right? So my ABC story and everything, whenever I feel like, whenever I feel insignificant or some shit like that, it goes back to my whole ABC story and everything like that. So I understand it's like, okay, this is exactly where this is coming from. This is not the person that is doing this they're not aware of what they're doing. This is something within me that is causing me to feel this way. And this is why. So that's good. So number 3 is then reprogram negative beliefs, right? So the way I reprogram that, and I told you one of the coping skills I tell to myself is like, okay, it's okay. You'll get it. Just take your time and everything like that. You'll get it. It'll come to you. And then step number 4 is act as if. So even if I don't believe, so let's say, for example, you're going ahead and you're interviewing for a job and all this other stuff. And people's like, why are you going ahead and interview for that job? You won't qualify for that job. Or why are you buying that dress? You're too fat for that dress or some shit like that, right? And it can trigger you to feel some type of way, feel like you're not, you're less than, or make you feel like you're not as beautiful. And then what you have to tell yourself is, I absolutely do deserve this job. Or, you know what, bitch? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. So even if you don't believe it, you still have to act as if, and it's okay to tell yourself out loud until you do believe that, right? It's the way of changing your thought process. And step number 5 is work with your therapist or coach, right? Because sometimes we have triggers we're unaware that is triggers, and therapy is able to actually outline and organize these things and help you figure out exactly what's causing you to feel certain ways. So you ask me, what I do is I tell myself certain things. Like when you and I recently just had an argument, a disagreement about something, and I told you, I was like, give me some time, bitch. Let me work through this. Let me understand exactly where this is coming from. Why am I feeling this way? The way I feel, and let me overcome it on my own. Right? I'm not ready to talk because I still feel the exact same way. And, you know, working with Carla, as you see, she laughs and she likes to say people are emotional and all this other shit. Bitch, why are you being so emotional? Why are you being I'm like, bitch, what? This is how I feel. Let me work through it.
It's crazy because it's like in our dynamic, I'm the nigga in a way.
Well, it's not even that. And that's, I want to
No,
take that
but
away.
by society standards. No.
Stupid.
I'm talking about the ignorant society.
Heteronormative, like,
Why
beliefs.
we gotta call it hetero?
Because that's what it is. Because women believe that men are supposed to be like this ice, like, you know, niggas can't show emotion and all this other stuff.
Right,
They're supposed to be stern. They can't, whatever. They're not supposed to show love or empathy and shit. And women are the over emotional one. Oh, I care for you, blah blah blah. Or I feel some type of way.
So, and I'm not used to that because I'm usually used to dealing with people that like. They'll be like, yeah, whatever. Like, nothing that I say kind of faces them. So when I talk to you and it's like, and it hits you like that, I'd be like, well, what the fuck? Come on. Like, what you being emotional for? Why do you have feelings? Feelings for what? Why are we dealing with feelings? So that to me, sometimes I'll just be like, it doesn't make sense to me sometimes why anyone has feelings for certain things. But I get it that not everyone is wired the same way. And I have to be more conscious of that.
Carl, do you think that do you really believe that you're wired not to have feelings and emotions? Nothing is something that triggers you that makes you feel emotional or something. Girl,
no,
you do
I
it all the time. Yes, often.
I'm an emo.
Yes, you are.
But when
you
I
cry
think
at a drop of a dime or certain shit. Shit makes you feel some type of way.
Literally, I cry all the time. But I don't know. I just feel like I have this wall up a lot of the times, and it's very few people that will get to see that like soft side of me. And I don't know. I just most of the time I just walk around like, get shit done. Let's go.
You know,
and
showing
I don't
your
think
emotions
about,
it's not weakness or anything like that. It's not softness. It takes a lot of strength to be able to show your emotions and to explain how you feel, right? That's called emotional intelligence. You're supposed to be you're supposed to be able to identify how you feel and then be able to correctly convey, right, and work through it. So when you say, like, when you was telling me, oh, bitch, you're being emotional and taking emotions out of it, I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, what? Bitch? Who the fuck am I talking to? Do you not know how emotional? Everybody has emotions, right? The fact that I'm even sitting here and I identify to you and tell you how I feel, you should be trying to work through it with me. But instead of just telling me, oh, toughen up, bitch, and going about your, let's get through it. And that's what a lot of people do and that's why our men now, right?
Right, because I'm the
treat
type
women
that it's
the way
like,
they do.
Because
y'all don't let them express their emotions.
I'm like, what's the emotion? Because even when I'm going through my emotions that I cry about, I give myself it's like, quick, bitch, cry, feel it, boom. What are we going to do about it? That's how I go about it. It's like, all right, you're missing your dad. You just cried for 5 minutes. Now what? Get up. Let's go. You got shit to do. Like, you just got into a fight with this nigga. You cried about it. You fought. Now what? What's the next step? You leave them or you just gonna stay there?
Do you allow yourself to feel though?
No. I feel for 5 to 10 minutes. After those 10 minutes, it's done. There's no more. I don't allow myself.
You restrict your feelings only to
110%. I have 10 minutes of feelings and then I gotta go. There's shit to do. There's what now? I felt it. What now? What's next? Because if I sit in them feelings, it's like feeling. No, I felt it. I know what I felt. Now what are we gonna do about it? And it's like action. Right afterward, it's quick to action. You're coping. It's like, oh, I need to sit on it for a couple of days. I'd be like, do you know how many hours that is?
It's not a couple of days. However long as it takes, bitch, in order for me to actually overcome it, bitch. If it takes an hour or if it takes 5 minutes.
That's why it's hard for me to understand because I'm like, damn, you need a couple of days? Shit. Like, I'd be like 10 minutes and it's like, I'm wasting time. I got to figure out how I'm going to resolve this shit right now. What's the next step?
That makes you, I feel like it makes you numb and everything like that when you continue to cut off your emotions and your feelings. I'm not saying you're supposed to sit into it. You're not, yeah.
Because I'm feeling it. No, I sit there, I feel it, but I'm not going to sit in it for too long.
And it's not even sitting into it. Sometimes I have to ponder on things. Like I said, it just takes, I really have to I replay situations in my mind over and over again, right? I sit here and identify, okay, where is it that she had you fucked up at? Where is it? And then how are you going to reply? And sometimes in that moment, I still come to the exact same fucking outcome. Cuss this bitch the fuck out, or go on about my motherfucking business, or something like that. Like, bitch, I still come to it and it's like, no, bitch, that's not the right answer. Go back to the drawing board. Let's figure this out. And that's what I do until I get to it. And I'm like, okay, bitch, I gave it some time. I gave it some thought. I sat in my feelings. I realized this is where I was able to come. Even when it comes to journaling is not sometimes a 5 to 10 minute thing, right? It can take a while. It can take a couple of journaling sessions for you to actually realize, like, oh, okay, I'm seeing this pattern. I understand exactly what's going on. Now I can go ahead and work towards and try to identify it, right, and try to resolve it. So
I think that's what makes us all different.
Yeah, exactly.
And how we deal with our
and
emotions.
Understanding each other's differences, and respecting each other's differences, right?
Right.
Is what keeps us great. So
correct. Now, before we go into unsolicited advice, I did want to make sure to let you guys know again. We're gonna add a clip of our Patreon at the end of the episode. So we are still coming out with 2 episodes a month extra on Patreon. They're bonus. They're exclusive only for our patrons. Mm-hmm. So you either pay $3 for 1 episode a month or $5 for 2. You also get a private Q&A live session with the both of us once a month. So you can come with any questions or ideas for shows, because I feel like we have amazing listeners. And you guys send us so many DMs and emails like, oh, maybe you should talk about this, or you send us articles, and it's like, oh, we would love to hear it from there. Just, it's a community of basically our fans, our people that really rock with us, and it's on Patreon. So you go to patreon.com/shitim30. It's linked everywhere on our profiles and as well as on this episode, and you'll get an extra hour or 2 with us every month of just more information and more intimate of things that we'll talk about on there that, you know, maybe we don't want to put out to the masses.
Yeah, because this last episode, bitch, we talked about some personal shit, bitch.
Personal as fuck, bitch.
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit more open than you are, though, bitch. When you get on, before we get on the mic, bitch, she's telling me all her motherfucking business. And then so we get on the mic, don't say shit. And then here I am being a motherfucking thought and telling y'all everything that I'm motherfucking doing and stuff and my issues.
I told some very private things this past episode about what I did in this kitchen, okay?
You didn't say that on the mic, did you?
Yes, I did. I went and closed the door and everything. I said it all.
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
That was on the mic. All that
I said. I was like, bitch, that's what I was referring to.
Oh no, that's on the episode. That is on this last episode. Oh, all my thought and bopping is on there, B.
Okay, cool.
But
cool.
it's only for our fans.
It's only for because, bitch, you gotta pay to play, bitch. That's what you got to do.
It does support us with the show anyway. It does. It's $5 a month. You get the extra content, and then we get to keep putting out, you know, amazing content for you, like we are right now. I'm in New York. He's there. We're able to do this for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But going to unsolicited, so we have 2. One is the short one, and the other one it's a little bit longer and more.
And I have to respond back to that DM that Jasmine wrote. I have
girl, child. Okay, so this is called Botched Plastic Surgery Insecurities. So let's call her Bridget Kelly. Does she have fucked up surgery? Says, I had a boob job in 2018, but I have visible scars. I had a lift and implants. I have keloids on my areolas along the scar incision and under the breasts. Also, I have a right oval-shaped areola and the left is a round. The plastic surgeon that did my job refuses to do a revision. A guy I really like wants to have sex. How do I bring up the subject about the boobs? This time will be my first time having sex since the surgery. So I want to see what you would tell her, and then
is your titty out, bitch? Why are we talking about this?
Oh,
Carla, what the fuck, bitch? What the fuck,
bitch? The fan opened up my robe. I'm sorry,
girl. I'm just looking at you. I'm like, bitch, is her titty out? Why she talking about titties?
My titty wanted to play. I'm sorry.
Carla get jealous, bitch. I'll be walking around with no shirt, and she be like, "Oh, bitch, here go my titties too, bitch. You gonna show
know.
Yours?
If you show yours, I want to show mine too.
Go. How do you feel about this, friend?
Okay, what would you? Okay, here's what I would tell her. I would be like, listen, I'm about to have a lawsuit for this. I'm about to get $2.1 million because he fucked
Are
up
you
my
lying? Are you
titties.
gonna lie, bitch?
Listen, bitch. Shut the fuck up. So he gonna be so worried about the money you finna get in this check and how rich you gonna be. He not gonna care about no keloids or fucked up areolas, bitch. That's it.
And then when he with your ass, bitch, because he with your ass because you're gonna get $2.1 million, and then he find out a couple months later your ass ain't getting no 2.1. He
It's
should
cool,
pop
but
one of them keloids, bitch.
By
'cause your
that
ass is getting that money.
by that time, he would have fell in love because I know you got that good punani, bitch. So it's all good. Be like, damn, it fell through. I'm not gonna get the lawsuit.
So this is my suggestion, okay? I feel like you should talk about. You should let him know. You should sit him down and tell him exactly what's up, right? And to be honest with you, any nigga that you fucking with is not mature enough to understand this particular type of situation that you have going on, the surgery situation, the botch job that you have, you shouldn't be fucking with them in the first place because he's not mature enough to really handle you when you're going through some rough situations. So I will talk to him and let him know, like, hey, this is what happened. These are my I'm not really, I feel kind of, it's an insecurity of mine, and I'm actually kind of, I feel some type of way going to sex. He should be able to reassure you and make you feel beautiful nonetheless. It's nothing like having sex with someone and you have an insecurity and it's something you haven't identified and talked about with him. And the worry and the anxiety that you have, it takes away from the enjoyment of it. So sitting down, talking, show resolve. Somebody actually, years ago when I was in college, I was hooking up with this boy. And
he had fucked up titties?
No, bitch.
Oh. I was like, whoa.
So before we got ready to have sex, he stopped me. He was like, I gotta tell you something. And I was like, what? He was like, God. So I had sex with this boy. His thing was too big, and it kind of ripped my booty hole. And I got a little thing that's hanging down there and everything like that from,
Oh, he got one of them things like
he
me?
had a kill. Yeah, bitch. Exactly what you have. A dingleberry.
So people love my dingleberry.
So he was like, yeah, I just gotta let you know. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Thank you so much for telling me, because, bitch, I would have thought it was something else, bitch, and then I really would have been turned off. So I'm glad that you actually took the time and to let me know, like, hey, this is what to expect, because I hate being surprised by stuff like that in sex. Like we talked about that whole herpes on somebody's lip. That kind of turned me off. I think if he would have called me and let me know, like, hey, I'm having a herpes outbreak on my lip or a cold sore, I would have been a little bit better instead of walking in just being surprised and just seeing a herpes on his lip.
Surprise! Bumpy bump bump.
That's not funny. But yeah, talking to people at work, it helps both of you guys. Now he knows exactly what to expect, and then it also gives him the option to see if he's down with it or not, because he has just as much right to not be sexually active with you if he doesn't find it attractive, just like you have just as much right to somebody's accepting it. So just give people the option, or
just do doggy style. Just back it up all the time, so that way your titties are face down, nobody sees it.
So you talking about hide the issue that you have. Like, so what if the sex is good, bitch, and he want to do it again in the daylight?
Turn around again, bitch. Give him only the ass.
That is so stupid. That is so stupid, and it's so problematic.
It's an option. It's just an option.
It's the girl talk. Communication helps. All right, so moving on to our next one, bitch.
Yes. So this one is coming from Joe. She said she doesn't mind if I use her nickname. Mm-hmm. She has been married, so basically they're about to go into an open marriage. So it says, hey, Carla and Tony, I was just on your IG live and you shouted me out and said you wanted me to email you. Oh, she asked the question on the IG live. That's what she did. So my husband and I have been married for 13 years, together 15. We decided to get, I know, how cute, right?
That's good. That's a long time, bitch.
Long as fuck. We decided to get married at 18 because we were young and naive. We don't regret marrying each other, but we do sometimes regret not doing it so young. We never really had an opportunity to experience other people or what dating as an adult was like. We do have a great relationship and we know each other very well. But things do get a little dry from time to time. We have a healthy sex life, but it's not exactly thrilling. We've had our fair share of extracurriculars such as threesomes and messing around with friends. And although this helps, it isn't enough, at least for me. I decided to propose the idea of an open relationship. In our relationship, I'm definitely the more open one. We've had this conversation before, but he's always been opposed because of how messy it can get. Part of the reason I also want to do this is because I've always been bi-curious. Threesomes are great, but are more of a tease in my opinion. An open relationship would give me the chance to really experience women and satisfy that curiosity without the presence of a guy. So anyway, after years of toying with this idea, he decides to really hear me out and goes along with it. So boom, we download Tinder and start swiping away. Mind you, this dating experience is completely new to the both of us. After a few days, we are quickly turned off by how things work. I don't know if we were just being too picky, but it's extremely hard to find people that are down with our relationship. We want to be open with people, but all it does is push people away. Although we're in our early 30s, I'm starting to feel like maybe we're just too old and straightforward for apps like Tinder. So in short, we've basically given up on this idea. We have a family and are planning to have a second child, so we'll be focusing on that instead. This is going to be our last hoorah before becoming typical 30-year-olds, but it's a lot harder than it seems. Open to your thoughts and opinions. I know you like this kind of shit, nigga. Because you don't believe in fucking monogamy like I do.
Who the fuck said I don't believe in them? I never said I don't believe in monogamy. I don't. I never said that.
Whatever.
I never said that. Where the fuck did that come from?
I think I'm just being attacked by Mandy every day about monogamy. That I just think everybody's not.
Yeah, bitch. Don't project that shit on me. Because I believe people can be monogamous if they choose to. So go ahead and give your straight opinion on this, girl.
So I think there's something for everyone out there. When I read it the first time, I didn't realize that they've done the threesomes and messing around with friends. Like, what kind of friends are these that y'all just be like, oh my God, we just fucked and tomorrow I come over for breakfast with the kids? Like, what the fuck? So I don't know how that goes around, but I guess to me, it can get messy. Like her husband things, like it can definitely get messy, but I don't think Tinder is one for like being an open relationship.
Yes,
once you're open. I think there is one that is specifically for that. Or maybe I think you have to pay on those. Like that Ashley Madison, those are like for dating for married people.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they can go on something like that. Or just since her and her man know what the deal is, why do they have to tell the other people that they're in a marriage? So if they know they're dating and they're open with themselves, they're not looking to start a full other relationship. So why even tell the other party?
People need to know what they're getting into. It's good to be full disclosure. And
Can't they just say like, I'm just not looking for anything serious? I just want to date like without nothing serious.
But I would prefer for you to tell me that you're married, and maybe I can make the decision whether or not I want to be intimate with you, because I was raised not to fuck with married people because it's bad luck and it's against God, whatever reason, right? So fucking with bad married people is bad. But this is okay. So this is my opinion, and just to break this down, I don't know if you're asking me or you're asking us how to find girls and stuff like that, because apparently Tinder and stuff like that is not working out for you. So what are other options for you to find girls that would be open to you having an open relationship? So if the whole online dating app, and I get it, it's a lot of ugly people and just fucked up people on all those dating apps and all this sort of stuff, girl. And it's just sometimes it can be a lot of trash, and you spend a lot of time swiping trying to find the right one. But what I see a lot of bisexual couples do, and when I say bisexual couples, more than likely it's the wife that's bisexual, is that they tend to go out to gay clubs and stuff like that together. They go to you can go to bars and all this sort of stuff, and they kind of pick girls based off of that both of them will like. But in this situation, it seems like you don't want your husband to be involved. So I don't know if you want to experiment with your whole bisexual side, if he'll allow you to go ahead and, like I said, just go to some clubs and go to some bars and see if you can pick up girls the natural way, and just, have a conversation with them and see if you vibe.
That sounds good. Instead of like swiping, going to a bar.
Instead of swiping and everything like that. And just have regular conversations and go off the energy that way, the old school way. And then while you're there, just letting them know, like, hey, me and my husband are trying this whole open relationship thing. Let them know that they may be a guinea pig if this is your first time, and see if that would be something they'll be into. But
does she go to the gay bar alone?
Well, she said she doesn't want her husband to be involved in this process.
No,
she
I'm
wants
saying
to do
like
it
with
herself.
a girlfriend, or like
she can go with a girlfriend, or she can go with a gay guy friend if she has one, or even your straight homegirl can go with you. But again, like I said, if you're going with the sole purpose of finding someone to date, or even if you go to the bar, my whole belief is not to have too many people with you, because it's intimidating for someone to come up and talk to you. But a gay bar is a little different. Gay bars, you can go with your homegirl and everything like that, and then you can be the aggressor, or a girl can come up to you and talk to you and just spark a conversation that
And
way.
you can actually look up for like lesbian parties.
I
like
don't
in
know
your
if
area.
I don't know if lesbians have parties. That's a whole different
They
community.
do. I know, but they do. You can look them up. They have
Yeah.
lesbian parties.
Yeah. So find someone that way. But again, your husband though, is he just telling you that he's okay with it just to appease you because this has been something that you've been that you probably have been like on his ass about, or have really been talking about it? Because if he's not 100% comfortable about you doing this without him,
It'll create some fake friction.
it will. Jealousy, niggas get jealous too. So I will. This is something that I think that you definitely should talk about with a professional, and just to make sure that your husband definitely is okay. Or you can sit down.
We're
and
not
have some ground
professional,
rules.
bitch. We professional.
We're not professional, but you can sit down, just create some ground rules, okay? Just to make sure that your husband is okay. So if you're able to have an open relationship, is it okay for him to have an open relationship and go find some bitches too? If you having a girlfriend, is it okay for him to have a girlfriend on the side, since you don't want him to be involved in your situation? Like, is he okay with that? It's so many different things, but like I said, just create boundaries, just to make sure that your husband is okay, and then for you, just go out and have fun before you have this baby, or even after. Just because you have kids don't mean you can't go and and live your best.
Yeah, your kids have
life.
nothing to do with your personal relationship and what you got going on. Like, they don't need to know any of that.
Yeah. So after you drop the child and everything like that, and I guess and you finish nursing and breastfeeding. Do yourself a treat and just like I said, just go out to a bar and have fun. So
some of these girls might like her little plump breasts, might want to suck some of that milk out.
Right, but it's a lot of I see on the Tinder apps and shit like that. Bisexual couples are looking for either another guy to join in. I've been solicited. Shit, I told you about. Yes, bitch, and it's so
hell,
disgusting.
y'all were solicited here in New York.
Yes, and it's just like I said, it's something like that for everybody. But yeah, that's my advice.
I think that was good advice.
Yeah, I usually do give good advice. You don't want to be giving this ignorant shit, girl.
Bitch, my advice would be great. Shut the fuck up.
Getting fucked from the back, bitch, so this man can't see the scar on your titty.
Hell yeah, girl. Get you that dick.
So did you tell people you had a dingleberry, bitch, before they had sex with you?
I told the world, bitch. The fuck?
I'm talking about before you said it. Would you just sit down with niggas and tell niggas like, hey, I got a hemorrhoid that never healed in the back of my booty, on my booty hole.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have that many people. Yeah. I told him.
Oh, so you had told every single nigga before you had sex with him?
Yeah, because I joke about it. Again, okay. I find humor in everything.
Okay,
so whenever they always come up like you're such a nigga, I'd be like, yeah, that's why I got a ball in my ass.
So my point is, you communicated it with them. You telling people not to communicate and just bitch, just fuck it, and if you don't see it, bitch, keep going.
If she's just trying to fuck, she might not be trying to date him.
Yeah, girl, but this sounds exciting. I'm glad that you and your husband are able to have to try to find ways to spice up your sex life. After 14, 15 years, it's understandable why you're trying different things to spice it up.
That's long as fuck.
Yeah, and it stops people from cheating. The fact that y'all able to do these things, it's like, okay, good. I don't have to worry about you stepping up behind my back and stepping out behind my back and doing some shit without me knowing. I'm glad y'all doing it together. So yeah, and threesomes can get kind of old, bitch. And
I think like I'm gonna do one of those like when I'm in a relationship for maybe a couple of years. I think I might try
a threesome.
Yeah.
I suggest having a threesome outside of a relationship first, especially if it's your first time. Because
but
emotions.
I don't like having. I don't know.
Yeah, I had my first threesome and I was in a relationship, and what it caused a lot of fucking like paranoia in my mind. Like, bitch, I was paranoid to wonder like, did he like him better than me? Bitch, are they still talking behind my back? Same thing for him.
I would want to do it like outside of our city, like on a vacation.
And I think these thoughts still would happen. So I think it should just be a fun drunk night thing that you do and all this other stuff. Even though it could be planned, but it should be something that, hey, you don't have any deep emotional ties with anyone, and that should be your first experience.
I don't like to like do it without emotional attachment from somewhere.
Yeah, and that's why I'm concerned that when you finally do have a threesome, that your emotions are gonna get in the way and you're gonna feel some type of way. You get jealous easily too, Carla. So
working on that bitch.
And then what I come to realize when it comes to heterosexuals, when they have sex, when another woman is introduced in the bedroom, the main woman becomes like very territorial and shit like that, and telling the bitch what she can and cannot do, and it's very uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, there is gonna be rules.
Yeah. So
but you can only finish on me. You can only kiss me. Yeah.
And that's and having that much restrictions, like on your threesome.
How is that much restriction? A kiss and finishing?
And there's some other things too that I'm pretty sure that you're gonna come up with that this nigga can and cannot do. But what can you and cannot do, bitch? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, bitch. You in control.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That's not fair to the other party. No, it's not. So that's why I say, bitch, this is why you need to have a threesome outside of a relationship first.
No. Let's move on. I'm having it. I don't care with my restrictions.
So we're going to go ahead and go to our next segment.
Shit talk! Listen, y'all. Let me update y'all because I went on Brilliant Idiots and I had a fucking titty attack and a fucking panic attack about Euphoria. This HBO show with fucking Zendaya, however you say her name. Mm-hmm. And apparently Charlamagne comes on talking about Euphoria. It's like the first episode has 10 dicks and dicks everywhere. And I was like, what? Ayana had said to me that she wanted to watch the show. So she's like, yeah, Zendaya's on it, whatever. So I thought she was watching the show. So when they're talking about it, I start freaking the fuck out because they're talking about how intense it is, how there's rape, how there's like an older man, kids sneaking out. There's a lot of drugs, a lot of I was like, what the fuck did I allow for her to watch, you know? Again, me thinking this girl is on the show. She's a Disney star, isn't she? Some shit like that.
That bitch is old as fuck now, girl. She's a whole adult.
I get it. But in my mind, I'm thinking it was something along those lines.
Right,
one of those same movies. Mm-hmm. Right. Like, it's just in there. Like, just being an ignorant mom, basically, because I should have looked it up. So we're talking about it. Come to find out, when I left that recording, I went straight to my child to like, hey, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me this is what the fuck you're watching? But she tells me, she's like, nah, ma, I never got the HBO login, so I haven't watched it. So, newsflash, she has not watched it. I finally get one of my amazing followers. Her name is his BBP, I think is her @ name. And she gave me her HBO login. Fucking amazing. Love her. I got onto it.
So poor. Bitch, you ain't got, you know they give it to you. It's free for Amazon, right? If you have Amazon Prime, HBO is tied to them. Yes. Yes, so you can watch HBO.
So, first of all, how good of a friend are you if you knew this shit and you never told me?
I just found out like 2 weeks ago, bitch, when I was on
That's
my
2 weeks
Prime
that
Video.
you haven't told me.
Bitch, I don't know, bitch. Clearly you had the login.
Oh, I'm going to figure it out. I don't have no fucking HBO login, bitch. So I got somebody else's, and she's fucking amazing for giving it to us. So let me watch the first episode by myself, and bitch, it starts off with this big motherfucker getting high as fuck. She's like has mental issues. You saw it already?
I saw that episode and I was like, oh girl, I can't watch this. This is too
It was so intense.
Yeah, it was too much.
And they're all high school kids, bro.
High school kids. I don't like that shit.
So it ends up in the first episode seeing that the little girl that had left the house and went to go meet the older man and got basically like ran in the back by this older man, she's a trans. Mm-hmm. So it's just so much going on. Yes, real life things, but like when the guy turns around to put the condom on, they show his dick. Like right there, the raw chicken, just boom.
Who was a trans though? So a trans was gonna get fucked by a guy?
She did. So remember the little girl that left
who's a trans?
The white girl, the blonde that went to go and mess with the older man in the hotel room?
I didn't
in
get
the motel?
No, I didn't get that far then. No. Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah. So at the end of the episode, it shows she's laying in the bed and you can see the meat in the underwear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of real life issues that are going on right now. And I'm sure that in high school, if I think back, I didn't go to a regular high school, I went to a magnet high school. So I didn't experience as much as the high school, but she's going to a regular ass high school. So she's going to see all of this and hear of all this. So I'm just like, first of all, Euphoria should have given like some type of warning to parents somehow, an email that went out.
Why? It's on HBO, bitch, and it has a rated R rating. I don't know what more do you need.
I need Zendaya, whatever the fuck. I need her to put out a post like, parents, I know I'm in this movie and I'm a child star, but this is not a child. Something. As a parent, I wanted to be warned, and I did not know. I thought this Disney girl was going to be some more Disney shit, and it's not Disney shit on HBO, okay?
You know, Britney Spears came out with I'm a Slave, and she said, a lot of y'all think I'm a little girl, but I'm a grown woman, and I'm going to show y'all why. Y'all need to stop.
Yeah,
thinking
you know
these
what?
people.
Those lyrics gave us a fucking warning. Give me a warning, Zendaya. She could have put on the fucking Britney Spears song. I don't give a fuck what she could have done, but give me a fucking warning where the Shade Room could have picked it up and I would have found out about it. Okay? But I didn't know what the fuck it was. So the point is that I watched this first episode. Come to find out, she tells me that it's on YouTube, which I don't think the whole thing is on YouTube because it was very graphic. Mm-hmm. So she's seen most of the first episode. Now I don't even know if to go into the second episode with her. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm a little scared.
I wouldn't watch that with her. It's rated R.
Yeah, but nowadays they're seeing more than that at school.
No, what do you mean? Like how?
They're hearing and seeing way more than that. And it's like if I'd rather like talk to her about it, like what's going on and those feelings that this might bring up. Because what about if she has girls at her school that have gone through rape, or there's a trans, or there's someone that wants to deal with an older man? Like maybe if we talk about those things and the consequences or what it feels like or whatever it is through this TV show, she'll be more educated.
Do you need to watch that show with her in order for her to figure that out? That's like my mama watching Real Sex with me at night and like, you see how you putting the condom on? You see how you fucking that bitch? And all this other stuff. Now this could happen. Always wear condoms. My mom didn't need to watch Real Sex with me to have that type of conversation. You don't need to watch this show with her to have those type of conversations with her. It makes you uncomfortable too.
They want to watch it anyway. So do I let her watch it by herself?
Do you smoke weed with your daughter and let her know, like, no, bitch, no, you be a parent. She's
well,
only 14.
actually, I've had that conversation. Yes, I've had that conversation before, and it's like when it comes to alcohol or when it comes to weed, it's like if you are curious about it or someone's talking to you, come to me first. Because why? If you're really that curious about it, you're gonna do it with me. Because nowadays, this weed is laced, bro. These kids are out here having sex and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're ripping each other's assholes. They don't even know what fucking hole to put it in. They probably put it in the piss hole for all I fucking know. They don't know shit about STDs. They don't know how to put a condom on. They don't know about drugs. They don't know shit. They're so fucking stupid that I'd rather her come to me.
And that's the problem. I think you think that these kids are stupid and they don't know how to do all these things.
They are stupid. They're out here smoking K2 or K12, whatever the fuck it is, and ending up fucking mentally handicapped for the rest of their fucking lives.
You know, we did stupid shit like that too when we were in high school, and I'm pretty sure our parents did stupid shit like that too.
But here's the thing: I didn't do that many stupid things because I was in a different type of school.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter what type of school you going to. Like the fucking Catholic kids, they go to private schools. Them bitch, they be the worst ones.
Those are the worst. No, mine. Maybe I was just a different kid. Okay, and it was it was a magnet school. We were so busy. I guess it was me. I was super busy with sports and, you know, with the magnet program and with the business stuff. I was very, very busy. Didn't take away the fact that the reason why I got pregnant was me being rebellious, but I never experienced or had any like friends that were doing any of that. So I don't know what she's going to experience when she starts high school now in 2 weeks.
Use the same formula that you had that kept you busy. Keep her in extracurricular activities. The same thing for me. I had band practice and all this other stuff. Afterwards, swimming. Had a job. I wasn't out there thought about it and doing all this other shit, stupid shit that my friends was doing because I actually had responsibilities and everything. I was planning for my future for college. So do the exact same thing. And you don't need to experience things with your child in order to teach your child about things. So I don't think you should allow her to watch that show. I think it's too young, and to see a teenage kid doing that, I kind of think it allows them to think like, okay, well, I guess it is. People are doing it. It's okay for me to do it because I'm seeing a teenager do it. I can do the same thing. Oh, you know what? That does look fun. Let me go ahead and do that too. I don't think they need to do that. I don't think you need to do that with her. I'd rather
talk to me about it.
Yeah, have conversations with her, teach her in different ways, but. Yeah. I think when she's ready to watch that show, when she's 17, when she can legally go watch it, that's when she should watch it.
Well, I told her she shouldn't date till she's 42 anyway, so it don't even matter.
And that's what you need. I think you have to stop acting like these kids are not going to do that. Stop putting those unrealistic expectations on these kids. And that's why you're going to be rebellious. Like she's going to be rebellious like your ass was and end up pregnant off a pre-com. So.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm going to cry. What's yours?
So my shit talk, there's a Fenty beauty model that lied about being transgendered. Her name is Carissa Pinkston. So
I haven't heard about this. I can't wait.
Yeah, so basically it's a 20-year-old model. She was on Twitter and she was, I think a couple of years ago or something like that. And she was just ranting about how being trans does not make you a woman. It simply makes you transgendered. being trans. Another tweet she put: being trans does not make you a woman in a transgender context according to the gender and not sex. This is how they want to be perceived. In a biological context, there are females and males. This is the world in 2019. So she did these tweets May 21st. I'm sorry. So it wasn't a couple years ago. It was a couple months ago. May 21st, 3rd, and May 24th. So, of course, she deleted the tweets, but the tweets was screenshotted and all this other stuff, and it was shared. So, of course, people dragged her ass over the internet for these fucking insensitive ass comments and stuff like that, especially being an influencer in some type of way. And the way she responded back was saying that, let me tell you exactly what she said. She wrote out a statement. I apologize for any transphobic remarks I've made towards the trans community. I panicked and I thought if I come out. Oh, okay, no. So July 22nd, 2019, she wrote, I wasn't ready to come out about it yet today, but today I got fired and I've been receiving hate mail and death threats ever since I'm being forced to tell the truth. I'm transgendered. I transitioned. She said, I'm transgendered. I transitioned at a very young age, and I've lived my life as a female ever since. It's been very hard to keep this secret. Bitch, this is funny because this is my first time reading this shit out loud. It's been very hard to keep this secret, but what I said about trans women is a direct reflection of my inner insecurities, and I have since came to realize that I am a woman. We all are. So that's what she put on July 22nd. That she's trans.
So July 22nd, she said she's trans. And when did it come out that she's not trans?
So her friends and family member and everything was like, and if you look up under these tweets, it was like, wait, when did this happen? And it was like, bitch, you are not trans. I've been knowing you all your motherfucking life. I cannot believe that you coming out. Like, her friends and family actually called her out on it. So did
she get the job because she was a trans woman? Because I remember.
No, she did not get it. She got the job just from being a woman. She just got it just from being herself. But she lost her job for her comments that she said about the trans community and shit like that on there. And then the backlash that came from it, the way she addressed it was saying, you know what, you guys, I was actually just reflecting how I feel about myself and everything like that. I'm actually a trans woman. You guys, I'm coming to realize this is not the way to live.
Oh, this bitch is dumb as fuck.
Right. So, bitch, I'm just like, girl, did you just really? So you gonna go ahead and talk shit about people, and when people call you out on it, be like, no, I'm actually trans. I was saying this about myself. Feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for me. So then she came out and wrote another statement, and she was like, I apologize for any transphobic remarks I've made towards the trans community. I panicked, and I thought if I came out as a trans that I could somehow make things better for myself, but it appears I've only made things worse. I'm truly sorry. I'm only 20 and I'm human. I make mistakes, but I refuse to let that define me. I hope you all can forgive me and move from this because I'm so much more than this incident, and I'm not a coward. Right. I'm taking some time to reflect on my actions, and I hope you all can understand. Try to understand. So
she's fucking retarded. She's done. She is so canceled.
So fucking canceled. So fucking canceled.
Like, the LGBT community is gonna cancel her. Rihanna's about to be like, bitch, what the fuck?
Rihanna, I mean, she already got fired from her fucking campaign. So to add fuel to the fucking fire, you're gonna go ahead and lie and say I'm trans. Like, that shit cannot be fucking fat, chat. And shit is so dangerous. We on our episode, we checked you about fucking playing around saying that I'm trans and all this other shit, right? But it's not in this context. But it's stupid to come out and actually say this about an oppressed group of women that are already being attacked and killed.
Here's the thing. If she felt like being transgender doesn't make you a woman and just makes you transgender, stick by it. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's right or wrong, if that's your view on shit, that's your view. Stand by it. If it gets you fired, it gets you fired.
Yeah, and deal with the consequences of that fucking stupid ass thinking too. And come to realize, but don't come and lie. Don't lie about it when you fuck up. Don't make another lie to try to get yourself out there.
It's even a worse lie.
It's even a worse fucking lie.
You were born a girl. The doctors know that's paperwork, bitch.
Right. Or you have scars on your titties and you let this nigga hit it from the motherfucking back, and you ain't tell this nigga about these scars on your titties, and then you tell this nigga you're getting a $2.1 million settlement.
Yes, 2.1.
2.1 specifically, and no money come about, And it's like, what the fuck? Now you a liar. On top of that, you got scars on your titties.
By the time he loves you.
But
money don't matter.
My shit talk is that y'all stop doing stupid shit and all this other stuff and then coming out and trying to lie. I hate when people lie. When you get caught in some bullshit, just own up to your shit. And that's the one thing I try to do. Whenever I get caught up in some bullshit that I say, we all make mistakes. We're all human and all this other stuff. We all grow from experiences, especially when you put some shit out there that you may not know could affect you and it comes back to bite you in your ass. That's one of life's biggest lessons, right? Stay in that lesson. Now, the fact that you went even further to say that you were fucking trans and all this other stuff, girl, you are psycho and you need fucking help. That's what the fuck you need. And it's so fucking bad because...
And don't blame it on being 20. You're still stupid.
Right. My stupid ass ain't never do no stupid shit like that, bitch.
My 14-year-old know better.
What's up, bitch? Cancel.
Dumbass
Motherfucker. Going about your... It's so sad
Good.
your ass black, too.
Fucking bye. I think she mixed. That was
she
the
looked
white
like
in
she
her.
mixed. It probably was, girl. Oh, she could be Puerto Rican, so
no, chill. She's she definitely Puerto Rican. I could tell she is not Puerto Rican. We are not that dumb. We do some dumb shit. I mean, some stupid shit, but we ain't that dumb. Fuck out of here. Girl. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. We gave you guys some time extra. I miss doing this, Fran.
I miss doing this, too.
Just
it's so
you
fun.
and I.
Just you and I. So, for all our new followers and everything like that, y'all can find me on Instagram at Tony_the_realtor. Follow me and everything like that. If you're looking at anybody that's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give me a call. Carla, go ahead and tell them about your podcast and the shit that you do, the consultations. Yes,
I've been doing the consultations now for, oh my God, we're August. So about 9 months. And I've had great people that I've been going out there. If you don't know where to start with your podcast or if your podcast is already out, I want to share with you guys how I got before the year was up, 100,000 downloads on my own for the show, and I want to teach you how to get it started, what equipment you need. I want to focus not only on, like, I know New York has a lot of podcasters and there's a lot of studios, but there's a lot of small cities like Orlando where we come from. We don't have podcasting studios in every corner. We don't have podcasting teams everywhere. So you really don't know where to start and how to do it at home with great quality, putting out the right launch, and just everything that you need to do for marketing. So just hit me up. It's Idea to Launch. You can go to Idea to Launch on Instagram or just come to mine, Carla Ramirez, and from there we'll set up a one-on-one consultation for an hour. Don't DM me asking me, I just have one quick question. Well, I have one quick invoice. You know, my time is very valuable. What I know is valuable, and I'm asking you to value yourself and my time as well. So most DMs that are just asking you quick questions don't get answered, but you can definitely schedule a one-on-one consultation. We'll go from beginning to end. I try to answer as much as I can. I'm not gonna say I don't answer them, but most of the time y'all take advantage. Like if it's something like, hey, look at my episode, what do you think? Not doing it. That's what a consultation is for. Or if it's something quick like, hey, so is iTunes down today, or does SoundCloud, work with Spotify? I'll answer that real quick. I don't have a problem with that. But anything going into depth into your own, I'm not doing it because I want to make sure to get that 1 hour with you and get your show off the ground or get a relaunch for you. So again, that's Idea to Launch, or you can go to carlawamaris.com/consultation. And again, our Patreon, stay tuned now for the end of the show. We're going to give you about 5 to 10 minutes of our extra bonus episodes so you can hear what's going on in there, and maybe it'll make you want to come over and become one of our patrons.
Mm-hmm. And Jasmine, I did not forget about your DM about asking me about real estate and all this other stuff. I'm going to talk about it in another episode and actually answer all the questions that you had, okay? So, yeah.
I'll see you guys next week.
See y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
For over, and she felt, she was uncomfortable, and she went and told the management and everything like that. I touched her inappropriately, and I called her bae and sweet. And I was like, back then I wasn't openly gay, but I knew I was gay.
Right.
So I was like, what? Girl.
I don't want you.
She know I'm gay. Like she could tell we're friends. But yeah, I ended up losing my job and everything because of that. So
that's crazy.
I am very, very careful. And even now, even in my adult life, like when I go to the bars and stuff like that, and I have my favorite bartender, I'll say, hey, sweetie, and stuff like that. But then I still have to check myself because, a mutual friend of ours, from the one that we have in common, the one that used the male
okay.
And he's from the islands and stuff like that. So he say sweetie and baby and stuff like that a lot.
Right.
And when we were out and stuff, I used to have to tell him like, dude, especially if you don't know the person, like just don't lead with that. Don't say that because it makes people
don't start
feel
with pet
uncomfortable.
names. Yeah.
Don't start with pet names and stuff. And he was like, I'm Bahamian. That's
and
what I do.
I do that a lot, but as coming from a woman is completely different than coming from a big ass black man. You know, and I'm oblivious to it because I do it so much. But a lot of people are uncomfortable with it. They're like, "Don't pet name me, don't baby me, don't my love me, don't none of that." And I speak that way, but I am very conscious that some other people are not cool with that, and I have to be aware of that because I say it to men too. And if they're in a relationship and there are girls around, and I can be like, "Hey, babe," she might be like, "Bitch, who the fuck you babing?"
You're right,
like,
right.
Like,
It's
babe
a southern
this
thing, right? It's a southern thing too. So that's what we do in the South. You know, we have pet names for everybody. So,
over here they be like, "Bro, 100 son." I'd be like, "Do you want to fight? I just said hi."
So aggressive, bitch. Everything
yes, I'm like,
so
why
aggressive.
are you calling me son? Like, don't do that.
Right.
I get so like it hurts my feelings. Yeah, but basically it's just outside of just the whole Emmett Till thing, is just knowing that, you know, that happened, and that's unfortunate because nowadays so much racism is out there, and unfortunately our 45th president or 46, whatever the fuck he is, it's making it even worse. Yeah, he's putting it out there.
The thing you pointed out, these motherfuckers are 21-year-old college kids, right? These motherfuckers were not alive during the whole Jim Crow days and stuff like that. So this is stuff that has been passed on from their parents, and it's like we're hearing so many different stories about these kids now coming defacing like property with racist slurs and doing all this racist shit. And you would think this generation and the generation behind us will be more liberal and be far removed from racism. But
so here's what I think about that, and I've thought about this before, and I think it all happens because they want to go viral.
And he understood the black struggle, and he understood his white privilege. So, and he was funny as fuck and all this other stuff. We went on a date.
Sounds great so far.
Yeah, I went on a date, but I told him my hang-ups about dating white guys. I was like, I've never dated a white guy, and I spoke about it on this podcast, and I'm very open about it, about me having sex with white guys. I don't get aroused by white men. So, yeah, went on a date and everything like that. It was great. We were supposed to go on another one, but instead I ended up going out with my friends and kind of pushed him to the back burner. And I asked him, like I hit him up like 2 hours after we were supposed to meet and asked him, where do you want to meet at? And he was like, oh, I already ate. So I was like, okay, well, fuck it then. And I just continued on with my night, getting drunk with my friends. And he hit me up the next day asking me he's interested to know exactly what happened and why it didn't work out. And I didn't respond back.